See you guys in a minute.
You're gonna have to crouch down more. Ah, there you go. There you go. There you go. All right. All right.
Oh my god, this is terrifying.
Bob, and I like to make stuff.
And today we're making a leather ping pong net with adjustable 3D printed brackets.
I wanted a ping pong table that had some storage built underneath it and some LEDs embedded in it, and that just could not handle a regular old net, so these guys helped out.
To see that build video, head over to Bob's channel, and if you don't have a ping pong table or a Bob to build you one, then you can take these same brackets and put them on any table, turning it into a ping pong table. Let's go.
Final shot!
Wait.
Oh, I hit it!
Look how much taller than this guy.
This net is going to be made of leather, 3D printed parts, and some hardware. We're going to focus on the leather first, but before we do the full thing, we're going to do some tests so that we don't burn Bob's house down. So we're going to be cutting this on the laser, which we have never used.
The thing that we're testing is that the barge cement doesn't catch on fire. That's the big unknown.
Okay. The inaugural first cut.
Go for it.
That one, if you can't get that open.
It's another test that we're doing. It's not official. Okay.
So here's the old stuff.
That you can do that with.
That doesn't seem right.
It's solid. Oh.
I don't know what I expected.
Clean up before we put the top.
Okay.
I don't think I ever did well.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's so much easier.
This is way better.
From here to a squeeze bottle. So Bob just got out the new cement right here. So go for it.
Okay. It's tacky, so we're gonna fold it over. Don't mind this ugly part. That's the old stuff.
Line. Yeah. Can I hammer it?
Okay.
That's actually pretty good.
Yeah, that actually gives it a good crease.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Cool.
Hammer it again.
I'm just gonna be like, what are you guys hammering? I thought you were just folding a piece of leather over.
Oh, but I went through both. Ooh.
Leather sandwich. Smells like contact cement. So, we just need to let this dry for a couple hours, and then we can test it. Okay, it's time.
Oh wait, we need to turn on the blower. Thank you.
Oh yeah, that's fine.
Those tiny flames are okay?
Yeah. Just smash the glass.
Bob, this wasn't expensive, was it? Yes, the etch is looking really good.
Yeah.
Can I poke it?
Oh, it didn't
no.
go through! Okay. Well, we'll test it again.
So you gotta ramp up the power.
You can swap between speed and power.
Uh-huh.
If you slow down, you have more singeing around the outside of it.
Uh-huh.
It's just a balance of more passes with lower power. If you want to go
Ooh.
slower with higher power, or any combination of the...
So if this went through one, I could probably just do 2 passes at the same power.
I would probably go full power at the same speed and just see what that does.
Before we
one
do
here.
multiple passes.
Yeah, because you're going to have less singeing on the surface if that works.
Yeah.
So, success and failure. Success because it didn't catch on fire. Failure because it did not cut through all the way. So we're going to try to run it one more time on a higher power.
But also, the etching worked well.
Yeah, the etching worked great. That looks awesome. Oh, get it, get it, get it! Ah!
Moment of truth.
Take two.
Whoop. Oh,
Dang
no. Still didn't cut through.
Man.
We can do 2 passes, full power, and then just adjust the focus height a little bit.
Record me
I'm trying to
at
record,
the same time.
I'm trying to record Evan right now.
We tried it with 2 passes, full power, adjusting the focus height. None of them worked. I guess we're gonna try combining everything. Maybe we do 2 full power passes at a lower focus height. We're gonna try full power, 3 passes at 125 speed.
Okay.
It definitely did not work.
Ah, dang it. I thought this would be the easy part.
I thought this would be the easy part too.
Hello there. We're going to talk about net designs and why ours didn't work.
Go.
The first design relied on us cutting through both layers of leather at the same time because it had to be aligned perfectly. That didn't work, so Bob came up with the idea for a design that allowed us more wiggle room and didn't have to be aligned exactly.
So you end up like this, and they end up crossing, making a pattern. Is that right?
We could maybe do like a block of diagonal and then like a break and then a block of diagonals and a break. Then there'd be a gap in the net every like 12 inches or so we wouldn't have to line them up perfectly. Or we could fill the net with crazy faces.
It's not a bad idea.
That is true. We do have that as a vector.
So that's what we have been working on for like an hour. This is one piece, and then this is it folded over on itself, so it kind of does these full diamond-y shapes. We move that to the back, and then that's where the engraved part could go, kind of in the center there.
Yeah, that's good.
Something like that could be cool.
I like it.
Yeah, and then it's just, they don't have to line up perfectly, you know?
Yeah.
Because wherever those strips intersect, there's going to be a diamond. So it's not like crosshatchy, which is right.
It'll be a net like that.
It's designed so that it should theoretically line up if we can get it perfect. So I think
All we
can.
have to do is get it perfect.
Yeah,
Just get it perfect.
just get it perfect on the first try
and
because
then-
you get one chance. It's kind of cool seeing like the.
One thing to think about here is that cover the entire back surface with barge. This will be covered.
In barge.
Yeah. It'll kind of look like a dog slobbered on it and it dried.
Is that the look you want? Barge away.
Don't want to barge up Bob's table.
Can't just barge in like that.
I'm totally gonna steal Bill's idea of putting it in a squeeze bottle.
Want to help me?
If we get these ends, then we should be able to
Yeah.
just press back. We might need to like stick some heavy stuff on here. So this has been sinking. That's pretty cool looking.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Ready to go? What am I going to be saying?
We need to say like, this is Future Evan here with a working clamp. I'm going to explain how it works so that the stuff we're doing in the coming scene makes sense. That was good.
This is what we're going to be making throughout this montage of videos that hopefully will make sense. We have the main body right here. We have the support right here. We have this little plate here which swivels and applies clamping force to the ping pong table. And you slide your nut down over here, you put this little cap on top, and then you tighten this nut right here to hold it in place. If you need to tension your nut, you can pull it back a little bit, tension it, tighten the bottom thumb nut, and then it's good to go.
God, you're so smart. You thought of everything. think you're cute.
That may be it.
This is weighty. I'm not sure if it's fully beefy, but it's definitely weighty. Supports right here. I kind of want to do all of them, but I also want to get a good video of it. Is this a good video time?
Probably not.
You know, I'll get it loose, and you can do the final pull.
You pulled it!
Oh, I'm sorry.
Look, it's so easy.
So we'll probably go ahead and wrap up here today. Scooter. Channel that we got.
That last piece.
So we want to have a thread in here so we can lock this against the table. So we're going to embed this brass threaded insert, and it's heat set. So I have this soldering iron. I'm very carefully going to put this on, and now this is going to start heating up. I'll let it heat up for a little bit, then we're going to press it in and see how this works.
We've not done this before.
I've done this before.
Oh, you've done this before?
Yeah, for work.
The heck?
The heck? I did this without you.
You did it without me.
This soldering iron has interchangeable tips right here. You can take these out and replace them. So then when you insert this in, it starts melting everything. And then you see this part right here that has knurl. When it cools, that knurl hardens, around, the plastic hardens around that knurl, and that really locks it in and prevents it from rotating or anything.
Whoa!
There it goes.
It's sinking! That's so cool.
And then...
Oh my gosh, that's so cool. You are fancy. I should marry you.
It works. That's awesome.
Cool.
This filament's so strong already.
Like the leather's not going to stretch a ton, like if you had an elastic piece or something.
Yeah.
So you're not really going to have that much tension. You're just kind of holding the leather
Yeah.
piece in place.
Yeah.
I'm squeezing this as hard as I can right now.
It's not flexing.
It's not
Pretty
flexing.
beefy.
We should print one of those and put it in the vise and see how long it would take to crush it.
Yeah! So this is the main body of our net clamp, but we're going to reinforce it with some metal rod. We probably don't have to because the moisture is pretty beefy, but just to be safe and to cut some metal.
The shorter it is, the more sturdy it'll be. Yeah.
It's recording? Hey!
Alrighty. I just realized that I think when I was measuring out how much metal we needed, I measured the right amount for one. We have this much left over. So maybe this is just going to be a test of one that's reinforced versus one that's not.
How do you feel about a subpar product, Bob? Okay, we'll finish cutting up this one.
Yeah.
Those are some sweet moves.
Hop, hop, hop. Alright. Last one.
Because you didn't buy enough rod.
But that won't do too much. Alrighty.
Will you hold it towards the camera when you pull it off?
is, I don't know.
Whether or not it's gonna break?
Yeah.
I think it's gonna work.
It may crack, but I don't think it's gonna.
I think that like there's like some slight overhang from the print. Oh no!
Did it crack?
It cracked.
Oh, dang it.
Oh dang it. If you had a
Nozzle,
more
probably
precise
would.
nozzle, it probably would be the right diameter.
You could always drill those out too, just to
Oh, yeah, do you wanna-
get rid of any of the.
On the other one, do you want to try drilling it out? One of the other holes?
That'd be a
Just to see.
long drill. We can also blowtorch this, the tip, so it's
Yeah.
red hot. Stab it through. All right, let's try this again. Ready?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
in between
okay.
the bits.
But it worked. Otherwise,
Yeah, it's gonna split.
yeah,
gonna split in the
it's
middle?
gonna
Oh, yeah.
split. Because it didn't drill all the way through. That's why it stopped.
I want to try it.
It's totally gonna split.
Oh
Pop! You have to break this. So
no!
go ahead and smack it through, and it'll split the part apart.
Oh wow!
Or is it in there now?
It's in there. There's some slight layer separation right here. There's a slight bulge. right there.
Teeny.
That's actually not too bad though. I mean, it's like
Yeah,
one spot. And it's so heavy.
I know.
So heavy.
To leave a gap in
Oh,
that center
right there.
section.
Because this can reach. This will just be like a slight gap right there.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean,
Or you can drill it, and then in the center where it's hidden, you could have the hole be bigger.
yeah, I mean, really, the hole only needs to be kind of tight on the outsides, right?
Yeah,
It
just
doesn't-
to hold
Yeah.
it in. Just a press fit. Yeah. Yeah.
it's all-
I think that might do it. Sweet. There's a threaded rod running through this piece right here, making this adjustable. I can see that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Alright, now we'll grind. Nope. That's quite broken.
Oh, it did totally break. Pause. Womp womp.
It's okay. This held up well. So we have test fit all of these parts and learned a lot. And we're gonna have to reprint almost every single one of them
Awesome.
for different reasons. These two were too snug of a fit because the Moore extruder puts out so much filament, which is really great for these pieces. We want them to be strong, but right here it messes with the tight tolerances I had. This guy right here, I'm gonna make him a little bit longer so that just in case over time the net sags, it can be stretched out a little bit more and pulled nice and taut. This guy right here, I just messed up the height. I just made it the wrong height. I have no excuses. But other than that, I mean, this guy's good.
Okay, so we got one.
I got one. This, I want to make a little bit longer so that just in case the net sags over time, we're good. This, I need to make shorter because I made this 6 inches tall, thinking that that's the height we needed it, which it is, but there's a 1/2 inch here. So we're going to make the net 5.5 inches tall. So I need to move this down a little bit, move this out a little bit. This knob worked.
Nice.
And then, yeah, this guy right here, because it's an inner hole, this little piece right there was meant to spin around inside of this. But since the Morse extruder is a little bit intense with its extrusions, the ID is smaller than I thought, so it doesn't spin.
Just sand out off the outside of the little cap that's up in there.
I could, but I already smashed it in there.
Yeah, I don't think there's any
it's
getting
stuck.
it out. Evan's got like the big metal hammer, and I'm like, do you think that's overkill? And he's like,
Hey, I don't need to reprint the cap either.
look at you. So, we still technically haven't started we have like 2 tiny parts that are final parts for the full thing. Yeah, these 2 are done. How many days do we have left?
Progress! You ready? Ah.
Yay, great job. Yay. Great job. Ooh, ooh, ooh.
So here is the piece of leather, and we're gonna have logo here,
Yep,
and we're gonna have 1, 2,
there's 2 or 3, yeah.
of these patterns cut, right?
Yep.
So what we do is, if we put a box,
Yeah, that's like 1 cut at a time.
so we're gonna cut this, move it in, cut that. If we put blue painter's tape around this, we align the laser with that box, it should cut right where we want.
Okay. Working together, doing things.
Can you see what I'm saying? And I didn't buy it, somebody bought it. But what you can do is you can, in one direction, you get incredibly strong parts. So it's like I printed a little joint that you know, you put those cartridge cables, you know, like, you know, when you're lifting.
Okie dokie. Let's be very careful because this tape is not the stickiest. There's a tripod in the way.
You placed.
There's a tripod in the way.
You placed.
Hoping that we are in focus. Okay, so you may be wondering how we're going to fit this in the Glowforge. We've set up all these registration marks, and we're going to use those to feed it through and do 1 block of pattern at a time.
Let me angle it.
Do you know how to do this?
Yes.
Okay, good.
Alright, so let's pick this up. This
Is that going to
goes-
pull off our tape?
Nope, because I'm going to do it very carefully.
Okay.
We'll just be very careful.
We might have to like re-straighten it a little bit. That's okay.
Alright. Hey.
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 Bleh. It's like, well, I guess we're making a net out of wood. wrap net.
Saran wrap net. Now let's load up the design file and cross our fingers. Alrighty.
And then we need to go push the button.
Then we need to go push the
That's all
button.
you gotta do anyway.
Just push the button.
It goes from your mind straight to the button and you push it.
Okay,
All right,
ready?
let's do it. Yep.
Button pushing time.
Yeah, push the button.
Oh.
You ready?
Do it. Ah!
Oh, ventilation! Ventilation! Run!
Ventilation. Still smells really bad.
Oh yeah.
Still smells really bad.
Oh yeah.
Looks pretty perfect.
Yeah. I mean, I don't want to jinx it, but this is like when all the planning is worth it.
Yeah. I think it's cutting all the way through too.
It seems like it.
Oh, fine. Cool. Let me get some tweezers. Let's see. Uh-oh. We need to do another pass.
It didn't work. It almost worked. But we need one more pass.
It cut 95% of the way through.
But we didn't move it, so.
I think run it again.
I mean, we can crank it up full power.
Just run the exact same thing again.
We're gonna try it again.
See how well the...
Is it aligned still?
I think so.
I think it looks good. Oh,
Let's see how well this did. Oh yeah.
nice. Like little pieces of bacon. Bacon strips.
Bacon strips. Mmm. Oh, bacons. Yeah.
Let's scooch it back and do another.
Alrighty. We need to feed it this way. Oh, actually, this board right here, this is gonna help us feed this through smoothly.
Okay, I've got a hold on the leather. Hold on.
All right, I think we're good right here. Bring this into alignment. All right, we are ready for round
Dose.
2, 3,
3.
2.5.
2.5. Did it work?
I think it worked.
Okay.
Oh.
Oh.
Ah.
Okay, so I think we know our recipe now for the perfect cut. I think it's 2 passes at lower power.
Yep.
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 Okay, let's just do that on the rest of these.
Are you ready for this jelly?
I was born ready for this jelly.
I think we need a laser now. Ready to shift?
Yep.
This is it.
Last piece. Oh.
Just need to get those tweezers behind you.
Those tweezers.
Yeah, ready to step.
Alrighty. Alrighty.
Nice.
Oh,
Oh, this looks so good. It's gonna be a
man.
real net.
do we want to do a preview of the fold?
No,
No, okay, not yet. Okay.
it's not time.
Alright, let's go out to the main room. Good night.
Somebody touch the spaghetti. I feel so ready. 1, 2.
Oh!
That was good.
It seems like sometimes they're playing like a stomping game.
All children, their entire lives, are playing a song.
I have no control. Leather was taken from Indiana Jones' journal.
It's so authentic.
Flip. Flip.
Do we want to? We hope we have an idea of what it's gonna look like.
Ooh, pretty awesome.
Don't do that. You're in working pot.
Should we start at the middle? And work
we
our
could
way
do,
out
like-
2 ways? Would there be less distortion that way? We hope we have an idea of what it's gonna look like.
Maybe that's overkill. I just don't want to like
I know.
get to the point and be like, oh
Ah!
Scrap it! We're going back to saran wrap net. Maybe if
this
we kind
time.
of pre-crease it, that will help a little bit. Like we could even try like pre-hammering in a crease.
Just adds a little bit of character.
Character. That's what we are going for with our precision laser cutting.
no. It's like a marketing term when the machine didn't work. Built-in character generator. Pretty awesome.
Stretchier.
That's
Yeah.
like really cool.
Well, we kind of have like a crease a little bit now. That should give us like a starting point. Shall we
Alright.
barge?
This is barge. Yes. Engaged nervous laughter mode.
Ooh, it's like cheese. I don't know what kind of cheese.
Booger cheese?
Yeah, I think like science.
Oh jeez. Oh no, Caitlin, get that, fix that. What have I done? Oh Jesus.
Oh, Jesus! Pour it like how you were pouring.
Yeah.
A thin coat of boogers.
Look at you getting fancy! Got nervous when you lifted that over my head.
You don't want a you don't want a permanent hairstyle change? Caitlin, want to get ours re-recording again?
As a wide shot? It is recording,
either
but
I have minutes worth of experience doing this.
minutes.
Pretty well covered.
Yeah, I think so
Yeah.
too. Oh my gosh.
Okay.
I'm pulling
You
new
can set
one.
it back down if you want, or you can pull more paper.
Oh, one more.
Boogers in here!
Oh, God!
Ooh.
Now we wait.
You have 2 coats?
We were thinking about it.
So we were testing this piece right here. So go ahead and pull that apart. It's not too hard.
Right.
But then we realized that this is one of the edge pieces. So try to rub this apart. And this is where it's like,
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, you good.
And I already ripped that.
No, you didn't. I totally ripped this for. I loosened it for you.
Yeah. So I think we should be okay. We did hammer that one pretty well,
Yeah.
especially at the seam.
So I think that's a. It might be that thing. We'll just hold it up off and slowly press it in. So where do you think we should start the pattern? Should we start it here and work our way over? Or should we start in the center and work our way out?
If it gets off, it's gonna get off and off and off.
Yeah, so start in the center. I could hold it. Are we going? We're going. We're going.
I mean, it's rolling.
So I'll start in the center.
We can kind of like hold it like in an almost touching state. But don't start there. Start here and here.
Yeah. Start here and here.
Yeah.
Here and there. Okay, it has begun. This is going okay.
Good, because if it mess up, it's on you. We're just holding things.
Bob's going.
Oh. It's on you and Bob. I am innocent.
Everything has worked so far. Ooh.
Hands doing things. Hands doing things.
Wow.
I feel like it's fitting better together now than it was the first try. Did you turn your mic on?
I did. Wow.
Can you see what's going on?
I don't know. Ooh, that was a good angle. You're right.
Look at this.
It's like we knew what we were doing. Can you get that spot right there? Right, that the little up your lip right there.
Oh, right here?
Yeah.
Look at this.
It's like we knew what we were doing.
I know. It looks awesome.
That was way more not bad than I feared.
I know. I was like, I've been stressing about this entire thing because this one piece of leather, that's been like on repeat in my brain. The little roller's nice.
Oh yeah.
Never use that for anything, so I'm glad it's.
We're validating your
For
purchase.
stamps?
Yeah, should we flip it? Hey! That's awesome.
Let's try this cool beans hammer. Ooh, it is getting flatter.
Yeah, look at that.
I feel like
Yeah.
a leathersmith.
That is a nice edge.
Yes. And then we're gonna trim the bottom.
Yeah, we can kind of like rub off the marks. We'll see how this looks when it fully dries. Because when it's not shiny, it just kind of looks darker.
What if
Isn't
we
that bad?
painted it white?
It could be cool, but then if it looks terrible, there's no undoing it.
Put this board on top.
So smooth.
So this is how it's supposed to work. This little guy is supposed to freely rotate within this bigger guy. And it should have a little bit of slop in it.
And it shouldn't be broken?
And it shouldn't be broken. It should go like this instead of this. Now the reason why... So the reason why it's like that though is because we're using the Morse extruder, which is super thick and strong, but it is super thick and strong, but it's not as accurate as a printer that uses a lower layer height.
So the issue is that the only printer So the Prusa, which can do the much finer detail, only has gray filament. So I guess we can see if there's any paint. We can just paint it. I'm going. Oh, it's kind of just like going in. Yeah. Oh, it's a face, look!
This is going really well. Yeah.
Nice.
Yay. That is flush.
So flush.
Right. Still too tight.
Yeah. This looks like a thing.
Look straight here.
Finishing touches. Take two. Hey, do you want me to hold it? Take four. Just
Doing it by.
manually drilling.
It actually works. Probably should have just made the holes bigger.
It's not like
About-
it was a 3D file that you could just change the diameter or anything.
This took 5 minutes to print. Let's fix it for 20 minutes. Did I make a weird face?
No.
Alrighty.
We are normal!
We are weird. Yeah. Yeah, we haven't done this one. I want to show you guys, but this is the most
Here,
awkward
I'll
way to do
switch.
it. I got it. Yeah. Seems like it really doesn't want to go in there. Let's see if we can persuade it. Ooh, yeah, it's too hopeful. Ooh.
Oh.
Oh. Come out. Oh. Non-successful test. I think it might be time for some more 3D printing. Oh, it was so close. Yet no cigar.
No cigar for us. No cigar for us.
I didn't have any of these sound on, but you had that sound on. So I found a way to easily.
Hey, quiet down.
I just realized too that my idea won't work. This is too fat. Wait, there's another bit. There's another bit. Let's see. I think that might be it. Don't want to jinx it, but I feel decent about this.
Not great.
No. Oh boy.
Ooh, it sounds crunchy. Was it good crunchy?
Ooh! It works!
Yeah!
Finally! Thank goodness. This little guy has been a little bit of a pain in the butt. So now, we put this guy right here, thread this through here. Yay!
Awesome!
So that raises up and clamps on things.
Pretend
Like
this
this,
is
for
the side of a
example.
ping pong table. Yeah, if that was a ping pong table, that would totally be clamped onto it.
It would be.
That's great.
Oh wow, that's actually pretty good. I'm happy.
I'm happy too. This is a good success.
It is. Bob, look. Try pulling the 3D print off.
Wow.
I know.
It's pretty good.
That's pretty good.
That's awesome.
That's one.
Very slick. Yeah, it's super fancy.
You're really fancy. You're like too fancy for me.
No. We're
Just
the
right on
perfect. We're the
fanciness.
perfect fanciness level together. Hey Bob, can we borrow your thumbs real quick?
Can we borrow your thumbs real quick? Yeah. 3, 2, 1, go. Thank you.
First test fit is go.
Nice!
Move back.
Go! Am I in it?
Yeah, you're in it.
Unscrew it.
The stern beep means you're on.
We're on.
Alright,
so you're
Okay.
on.
So it is Friday morning. We stayed up late working on our projects
The
yesterday.
5th day of project making.
I guess so. Things are going pretty well. We're about to reveal our net. Hopefully everything turns out good because we only have one piece of leather, and if it doesn't, we don't really have a project. So pressure's on, but this has been fun.
Really fun. We've learned a lot, and we have a lot of new tools we need to get.
That
And
always
more
happens.
plants. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, we'll just take this whole shop.
Yeah.
Bob can come if he wants.
Where's the pocket mic on?
Cool.
Feels pretty strong.
Still smells like barge.
Still smells like barge.
I expected it to be
Yeah.
like such a big reveal, but I'm like, wait, I already saw this. I already saw this.
The reveal is it didn't like explode overnight. The reveal is it didn't like explode overnight.
All right, so now we're gonna run a cut down here, clean up this bottom edge.
Yeah.
And then slice the ends off, clean those up too, get them to final length. And then,
We might need to. Do we want to figure out like if we want to do anything about the?
It's not
between
sticky
parts.
anymore.
It's not sticky, but it's still kind of like. Yeah.
and then slice the ends off, clean those up too, get them to final length. And then,
We might need to. Do we want to figure out like if we want to do anything about the?
It's
in
not
between
sticky
parts?
anymore.
It's not sticky, but it's still kind of like.
It like boogers up. And...
oh, Bob looks really good. What are you doing?
The booger master.
They called me in high school. Yeah, it goes away.
Cool.
Yeah.
Pretty
Wow,
cool.
that, like Bob's looks really good. Look at that. He does have
Bob
4
the
kids.
booger master. Yeah, that's.
No, I may have had less to deal with. Can't take it back.
Ooh, can we make you a laser cut sign that says Burgermaster?
Laser cut it into leather and cover it with barge.
That's super gross.
And you have to keep it, because otherwise you'll hurt our feelings.
Alright,
Cool. Okay.
Sweet.
We'll get started on the next cuts.
good luck with the LEDs. So the barge dried a little bit dark and a little bit shiny, so we're just going to scuff it up with a screwdriver, kind of make it look nice and worn and aged like that.
That actually looks
Really good. I know, right? That is so graceful.
I know, you're super graceful.
All right, so I have these posts set to 72 inches apart. So that's the regulation width that we need. I'm not sure if I'm in frame.
You're not.
So we are going to figure out where we need to cut this to make it final length.
So, how are we gonna mark this? Okay. Seems about centered. Okay, I have a little over an inch.
Right here. Yep. Oh, tension on my fingers. So we measured the barks that we made in at 69 inches. But when you measure the distance between these posts, it's 70 and a half. So that's an inch and a half stretch that this has. So that's why we measured it physically instead of just doing it theoretically.
Go for it.
Right here. Let's see if I got it in one go.
Oh, like a fine slice of pizza. It's a nice looking sealed
Cross-section,
edge
yeah.
right there.
Can I, you do you. Oh.
So close.
Nice. Pretty much one go.
Pretty much one go.
Let me make sure that this top mic is on. So fancy. Dancing in the streets. Such good dancing. Okay, so just so that we cut this completely straight, we're gonna measure up 5 inches down to here. And then we will mark a line and then we'll cut it with this in pieces.
We'll just do several points.
When I'm supposed to, yeah. Yeah,
Yeah. 5.5?
5.5. Line it up. Whew. All right, that looks good. We go to right there, going to about right here. Perfect.
If I open the store, we go like there.
Looks good.
That's good.
Wow, it looks really good. have to lift this off of the ground because we need to rubber cement both sides.
Mark a line right there. And then you put the tape on.
Blue tape, got the blues.
The bloobs.
Got the bloobs. We're running low on time, so the coats, they will be light.
Ooh.
Ooh, that's pretty. Just set it here.
There's boogers.
There's boogers. Support it, yeah.
Okay, yeah, that will work.
I just think you're cute.
I think you're cute.
I think you're the cutest.
I can't argue with you when you use that voice.
You got booger strings.
Oh. Thank you. Thanks for getting my booger strings.
You know I'm always doing booger checks for you, because I can see in your nose. Oh my god, it's so messed up! Just kidding. It goes away.
That's okay.
What's up? It's like a leather sandwich, which is kind of like a burger, which is a weird thing to say.
Nice. Feels nice.
Yeah.
Let's see if it fits.
It should.
It's quite snug.
Perfect. Snug is good. Is that one good too?
This one's good too.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hip hip bop. Hip hip bop. Hip hip bop 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 bop. Hip bop hip bop hip bop. So glad you stayed mic'd. So glad I stayed mic'd.
Okay. Let's hammer this. Hammer
It's
time.
hammer time.
Good lord. Okay. A lesson in cross-stitching leather. We want this to be crisscrosses, but on both sides. So what we're gonna do is go across the top and then skip every other one, going diagonally all the way down the bottom, and then do it all the way back up the top. That's how you get X's on both sides.
Has anybody seen? Somebody give me some coffee, please, please.
That one goes.
Don't mess up our net, Bob.
It's too short.
And now there's tension that we can apply.
At the bottom.
So you can loosen the bottom.
Yeah.
And now tighten the bottom knot. Oh. Uh-oh.
Oh, did that piece snap off?
piece snapped off.
little piece.
Oh. Uh-oh.
Oh, did that piece snap off?
Yeah.
snapped.
We'll be right back. Man, I thought we were done. Ping pong drama.
Ping pong drama.
Last minute additions.
Is this 11th hour or 12th hour?
14th hour.
Don't get crazy.
Bob only has one speed.
Crazy.
Is this 11th hour or 12th hour?
The third 12 hour. If the driver could talk, that's what it was. Should be good enough.
Take two.
Clamped on. Clamped on. Now.
We need to go that way a little bit. A little bit more?
It's a little bit touching in the middle.
No one was gonna say that. Can we just get like a little piece of, like a little scrap wood shim or something that will go out from underneath that? Yeah.
Yeah, it couldn't be too thick.
No, yeah, it'd have to be pretty thin.
How much throw do you have left?
Not a ton.
Like 1/4 inch maybe. This side up. Perfect. Yeah, it has a positive stop right there. Yeah, I think that's going to be a lot
A little more stable.
more stable.
We're so dang close.
It'd actually be pretty good. Wonder how fast it would be to sand this down right here.
Might work.
Yeah, let's just use this.
Yeah.
Don't you love it when you spend a week doing something and then you purposely break it at the very end?
That's how we always do projects.
Yeah.
Ready?
Yeah. Successfully broke off a piece. Hooray.
Hooray! Ah! Oh, Jesus. Ooh. What? That's cool. Bye. Alright. I think that's how it is.
That sounds confident. Well, it's just how it is. Alright. Should we play a game?
Play some ping pong.
This is so Evan doesn't cut his head off in the framing.
She knows me.
Oh no! Oh! Oh! Try to get fancy. Oh! Yes! Oh! 2 faults. You guys get it. Hey, where's his oh! Oh! What did I call that? An ace? Oh! Ah! Yes! Good score. Ah! Alright, are we tied? Sure. No problem. We are tied. Oh! Oh, you touched it! Oh! Oh! Alright, yep. Oh, that was a good one. That was a good one. Oh, yeah. It's like we're pretty good at playing ping pong, but we're really bad at handling the ball in other periods. I'll take you 1 and 2. Come on, be good. Pretty easy. Pretty easy. Ooh. It works. I'm building the intro for the video in my head right now.
Should I like pop up like this? Because I need to be in a position where I can like sit up.
Yeah.
Does that
Yeah.
work?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll see you guys in a minute.
You're gonna have to crouch down more. There you go. There you go. There you go. All right. All right.
Oh my god, this is terrifying.
All right, guys. Thanks for watching. Bye. No.
Thank you guys for watching. Okay, I'll see you guys in a minute. Flatten myself like a hamster. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you liked this video.
And if you haven't subscribed to Bob's channel yet, what are you doing? We've gotten so much inspiration from him, and he really helped us figure out what we wanted to do on YouTube.
And we're gonna make him do the after show with us, which is where we talk about all the behind the scenes stuff that didn't make it into this video. So if you want to check that out, go to patreon.com/EvanandCaitlin.